In this lesson, we will talk about the functions of the power chips. The step-down module integrated inside the power chip, also known as the buck switching power supply module, converts the input voltage step down into lower voltage. Let's look at the circuit characteristics. This is a power chip, input power supply of about 4 volts to it. After its internal module works, it completes the step down of the circuit together with the internal inductor. For example, this output is 0.5 volts. The power supply output current of the buck switching power supply is relatively large, and the voltage name with S on it represents switch. For example, in the left picture, the code name is VREG S1A, S2A, S3A, 0P75, which means that the power supply output by this switching power supply module is 0.75 volts. We see that power chip has a large inductor on the line that powers the output. Its output voltage is 0.75 volts. The input voltage is 4 volts. The output is much smaller than the input. Its process is step down. Another integrated circuit inside the power supply is called LDO low dropout linear regulator, also called LDO module. The difference between its output voltage and input voltage is not large, and there is no large inductor on the output line, which is its appearance feature. Let's take a look. This is power chip VREG S6A 0P9 is its input power supply. The voltage is 0.9 volts. After its internal module works, it will output one or more voltages. For example, in the picture, it outputs 2 channels. The first is VREG L4A 0P75, and the second is VREG L5A 0P88. Means it outputs a voltage of 0.7 volts and a voltage of 0.88 volts. The output current of the LDO low dropout linear regulator is relatively small. The voltage name has L or LDO, and Huawei's chip has VOUT, indicating that it is low current LED type power supply voltage. For example, VREG L4A 0P75 in the left picture is the power supply of an LDO step-down output. VOUT8 1P8 is also this type of power supply. Okay, that's it for this lesson.